Hi everyone, it's Michelle here from the 30-day One Simple Change Challenge. It's a bit of a mouthful. Just want to welcome you all on board and just to say thank you so much for joining this challenge, this event for the next 30 days. You're very welcome. If you feel any of your friends or family might benefit from it, please do feel free to share the event with them. So the first video, I thought I would explain a wee bit about what we're going to be doing over the next 30 days, and also to tell you a wee bit about myself, because I think it's important that you get a sense of where I am and where I've journeyed from. So we'll just start off with that. I am Michelle. A lot of you know me from the Sunshine Project, which I have been running now for the last 3 years. Prior to that, my business journey started off in very, very humble beginnings in my back dining room. I started off running meditation classes back in 2008 and relaxation, and I worked on a donation basis, so if people wanted to donate they could, and then I sent that off to a local charity. That then evolved to one-to-one work, so I was doing some one-to-one coaching and healings again from my back dining room, and then that evolved to one-day workshops as my confidence grew, and before I knew it I was starting to get phone calls from organisations wanting me to run various programs for them. So that's basically how I started off. Very, very humble beginnings. My business has grown very organically, without much effort, I have to say. It's all kind of fallen into place, and we're going to be talking about that when you're in alignment with who you really are and your purpose and your passion. And you know, it's this allowing space, it's this not aggressively pushing, but surrendering and trusting and knowing that you're on the right path. So there's a wee bit more to it than that, but I have to say, in terms of my business, yeah, it's just grew very, very organically, and I'm very, very grateful for that. Very grateful for that. I think the reason for that is myself, and I'm saying that I'm not saying that from an ego perspective. I'm saying that really from a deep knowing, because as much as I've done lots of different courses and I've been on various retreats and workshops and trainings and loads of certificates, gosh almighty, if I framed them and put them, they would fill a wall. I've lots of certificates, but it's not about that. What it's really more about in this field is about self. So what I have found over the years, and gosh, it's been 11 years I've been working on myself, and that's really, I believe, has been the foundation of my my success. What success looks for me, obviously, and my ability to connect with all different types of people from all different backgrounds. And I've worked with hundreds of groups now and thousands of people, and it's my ability to be real. So I am no different from you. What you feel, your emotions, are no different from mine. There is no disconnect between you and between me. So through my own healing and my own work on myself, that I believe is the greatest gift that I can bring to any table. And I'm still, 11 years later, I am still peeling back those onion layers. There is no end to them. And yeah, what I would say is that the more work you do on yourself, the more you get into a very deep soul level. And I guess that's where I'm at now in terms of my journey. So yes, so I was sitting yesterday, I was watching Super Soul Sunday, one of my favourite programmes, and I just got inspired. I had been thinking in January about giving back. I always like to contribute something throughout the year, projects, and it just literally came to me yesterday sitting on the sofa, and I took inspired action. So I got the inspiration and I took the action, which is what has created this event. So I just wanted to reach out to more people, and I also wanted the information to be accessible for everybody. And now that I've got a wee baby myself, I appreciate and understand parents that perhaps don't have the flexibility to go to courses and workshops, etc., etc. So I thought this way I can reach out to more people, and it is my intention that throughout the 30 days you get some form of a light bulb moment, and to make positive changes within your life. Should it be negative automatic thoughts? Should it be dealing with unpleasant, uncomfortable emotions? Should it be making more healthier choices in your life? And when we say healthier choices, we're not just talking about food. Healthier choices means healthier thoughts, healthier behaviours, healthier relationships, etc., etc. So health can encompass lots and lots of different areas. And what I'm going to be sharing with you basically are tools, techniques and tips that I have learned over the last 11 years that have really transformed my life. They've really helped me deal with the negative automatic thoughts. They have helped me sit and soothe unpleasant, uncomfortable emotions that are triggered and come up. They have moved me out of fear and into a state of freedom. That's not to say I don't feel fear. That's not to say I don't get any negative automatic thoughts. That's not to say I don't get unpleasant emotions. Of course I do, because I'm a human being. The difference in my life now to how it was back in 2005 is that I have now a toolkit, a positive toolkit of techniques and skills that I can use every day to help me live more in the present moment, to help me get out of that emotional negative home, and to help me feel good. That's not to say that I don't have challenges, that I don't have things in my life that I'd like to change. Of course I do. I'm a human being, and that's what I really want this message to come across, is about me being authentic. That's one of my core values. So I'm really excited, really excited to share this information for the first time online, from me anyway. What I would say is just keep an open mind. Just keep an open mind throughout the 30 days. And at the end of each day, I'm going to deliver, a hint, a tip, a skill, etc., etc. What I would say is put it into practice, because, as I always say, we could go to the library and we could read lots and lots and lots of books on personal development and spirituality, and we might know it cognitively. So, anybody, as I always say, anybody could stand up in the front of a room and deliver a program if they knew it off by heart. But it's not about that. For me, it's about the doing. So it's not about the positive thinking, it's about the positive doing. So it's actually putting it into practice every single day. And that can be challenging. There is no doubt about it. That can be really challenging. There's people that's going to show up that's going to trigger emotions. There are circumstances that are completely beyond your control, out of your control, that are going to again show up. That's life. That is life. But hopefully with these tools, you'll be able to manage those situations a lot easier and a lot better. And as my friend Siobhan always says, it's about bringing the calm into the storm, into the chaos of everyday life. And life can bring us chaos at times, but it's how do we bring peace and calm into those moments where it feels like it is moving out of control. So that's the intention. The intention is that I hope it will help, and my intention is that I hope it evolves your consciousness and your awareness, and I guess create a nice sense of community as well. So what I would encourage you to do after each day is to share your thoughts, share your feelings, share your experiences, your behaviours, your actions, share your results, anything good that happened. So you put it into practice, and perhaps, this would have happened and now this has happened. Share it, because we can all learn so much from each other. As I always say at the start of my groups, at the start of my programs with my groups, I always say, we're all students and we are all teachers. We can learn so much from each other if we keep an open mind and if we keep an open heart. So, from my heart to yours, thank you so much. And I'm going to record the very first exercise for our 30-day challenge right after this. See you soon. Bye.